All right, hey girls, just a couple things that you can do around the house just to work on your hand coordination a little bit. Just a few drills that you can do every day. You can see I'm just here in my living room. It's a disaster. I've got my, I'm in socks, so nothing special. You just need a ball. And to start, you're just gonna bring it over your head and just throw it against the ground hard and catch it on its way back up. And just do that. And you can do maybe like 100 bounces and go from there. So you're right here. Okay, if you do 100 bounces, that will probably be pretty good. The next one, we've done out on the field, but you can see I'm on a carpet now. You don't need to be for now, but you're right here with the ball between your legs, and you're tossing the ball up and catching it and moving your arms. Okay, and again, if you just do that for 2 minutes, 2 minutes every day, that'll help. Just a couple little exercises right here. I'm gonna lay on my back and basically I'm just gonna roll the ball off my fingertips, and I'm gonna keep touching it up with my fingertips. And you start 2 hands, nice and simple. Okay, just right here. Okay, I'm not really catching it, I'm just kind of rolling it up. Okay, I'm going from there. And again, you can do that for, a minute, and then we're gonna try one-handed, and that's gonna be significantly harder. So here it is, with one hand. You can see I'm not really catching it, I'm just kind of rolling it off my fingers and hanging it up. And then after a while, you can try left-handed. Oh. And so you can see a lot harder time with the left hand, but there's just a few things you can do indoors. Okay, thanks. Okay, hey girls, you see just a couple things you can do by yourselves out in your yard. I've got a setup, I've got a square with cones. I've got 2 cones here in the middle with the ball. If you don't have cones, use anything. Use pairs of shoes or whatever. Anything you can do to mark the area and go from there. Basically what we're doing is we're gonna jump over the cone, we're gonna touch the ball, we're gonna side shuffle to the back cone, and then we're gonna little side shuffle and get a low dive on this ball and go from there. You also notice I'm diving through the ball. I'm not just holding it where it is. And the whole point is here to get my body as low as possible on the low dives and use your legs to really propel your body through it. And so hopefully we can get a little demo here that'll look good. So here it goes. Okay, okay, and you see the ball ends up well away from the cones because I dove all the way through, and then we'll go on to the other side. So we're here. Okay, we're right there. And I'm focusing on the technique, hand on top of the ball, hand behind the ball. If you haven't noticed, the cones out here are targets for me to dive to, right? So I'm attacking the ball and going forward on the dive and not just sideways or backwards. So one more try on this side. Okay, and we're right there. Now, a little variation, I was working on a dive, a shot stop to the side a little bit. You can work on a forward collapse here as well, forward collapse dive. So I'm gonna do the same steps, but instead of diving on my side, it says the shot's right at me, I'm gonna go and I'm gonna collapse forward. So, same exact idea. We're here. And again, you'll notice I took the ball and ended up away from the cones because I'm using my legs to push myself forward. I'm trying to stay as low as possible. So one more try on the other side here. Okay. And that should be good.